players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. The fog pouring across the Golden Gate Bridge and into the Bay Area tonight. We're just about set for action. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And he's been very active with his hands. How about the steal numbers this month? He's been really hounding on the defensive side.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, for the Golden State Warriors, making 5 straight finals appearances took a toll, mentally and physically. The Warriors played the equivalent of an extra full season in those 5 straight finals runs. Injuries derailed their title hopes in 2019, and they're still recovering. But Kevin, they are certain that their championship window remains open.
DA, they got a lot of pride there, there's no doubt, and rightfully so. Thank you. These are 2 rugged teams, Doris, rugged teams. Battle-hardened, tested, scrappy. This will be fun.
This will be fun, and we know one thing, Kevin. The execution is going to be there. There's a number of players tonight who've proven themselves capable when the game is hanging in the balance. Both teams run great stuff. I can't wait to see the action.
I can't either. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dion Waiters is out there with the kid. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Warriors, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green down low with Looney. And it's Caspi in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's the kid. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here's Thompson. Curry looking around. Here is Caspi. He's guarded by Davis. Good work there as it goes.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
The kid passes to Howard. Here's the kid. Howard with it. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Curry way outside, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
The kid passes to Zhayne. Waiters outside. Here's the kid. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. They get it back. Howard's shot is good.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Well, the commitment to winning for the Golden State Warriors certainly begins at the top of the organization, right, guys? Ownership has made it very clear money will not be an issue in retaining their stars.
And the Warriors ownership saying they want this organization to be more than a basketball team, Doris. What do you take that to mean?
I think it means, Kevin, probably the popularity of a great team can be leveraged, right? Via marketing, via media, technology, real estate. Those other revenue streams enable them to sustain this big payroll.
And the wide open shot from Green. No good from outside.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
And it's Davis missing.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Rojo, and it's Curry with the rebound. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Looney, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Well, you have to be a fan of the way Kevon Looney plays, the former UCLA Bruin. He puts in the work on the defensive end, Doris, and it shows.
No doubt. He has evolved to be the kind of player who is often asked to guard the wings, sometimes even point guards. Just think back to last year's playoffs. He had to guard the likes of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry. This guy is so gifted as a defender, and he's only getting started.
And that one misses. And the bright lights of L.A., perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
Curry outside. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
My goodness, the pure shooting stroke of Steph Curry. It's the envy of every NBA player.
Waiters passes to the kid. Trying to get open. It's Davis. No good from outside that time from the kid. Last downing for Golden State. It was a loss to the Nets. The pass to Looney. Back to Caspi. Green up on top. 6 to shoot. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's the kid. He's got 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. You can't help but notice the shoes that Shea has on in this one. Those are his new custom colorways from Nike.
And I know that Shea was involved with the Nike team when picking out which colors to use. Safe to say he made a great choice as his shoes are fire.
All-Star Weekend, Doris, right around the corner. It's now a marquee event internationally as well as it is here in the States.
Yeah, Kev, why not, right? It showcases the very best of the best in every aspect of the game. Basketball has become such a global sport. Its growth worldwide is nothing short of remarkable. And boy, what an event to be around. The All-Star Weekend, such a special time.
Curry gets the bucket.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserve.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Lakers, number 1.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
No good from the kid. Warriors leading by 5. Curry passes to Green. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. His three-pointers off the mark. Floats it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Looney kicks to Curry. Misses the 3. Lakers trail by 3. Shot's good from the kid. The kid's got 10 points. Well, you figured that this would be coming. But Shea was officially named to the field of players in the NBA Rising Stars game at All-Star Weekend. Greg, that should be a fun one.
Kevin, I think we all saw this coming with the way Shea has been playing. Great honor for him, and if you look at the rosters for this game, you can see just how much young talent has infused the NBA the last couple of seasons.
Here is Howard, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's the kid, 10 points for him, and it's Davis with the jam.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
So it's the Warriors now, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Curry's shot is off.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And let's take a look now at the stats for Thompson. He's one of the standouts over the last month. He's averaging 20 points, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
No good from the kid.
And already they've taken out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Thompson outside. Pass to Curry. On deep. The long distance three is buried. 17 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Here's the kid. He's got 10. Loads it up for Davis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
What an excellent post-entry pass. Good things happen when you make that next look.
Outside Curry. 13 feet away. Here's Looney. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Looney's got his second basket of the game. Lakers trail by 4. Waiters outside, over to the left wing. Here's the kid, guarded by Curry. Here's Davis, and there's the call by the official. He'll cop the basket here, following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And here is Curry, 17 points in the game. Here's Looney. Passes it to Lee. Shot clock at 6. It's Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. And the Lakers will go the other way with it, coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
Greg, it was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
It's tipped. Now the Lakers on the break. Throws up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
How about that? LeBron James always looking for his guys. The court vision, unreal.
Here's Rojo.
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. First in blocks, second in field goal percentage. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
The pass to Bowman. Baseline jumper. Morris with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for Los Angeles. Trailing by 2. And Kuzma slams it in.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Kicks it to Lee. And the kid picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Rajon Rondo is checked in for the Lakers. And the Warriors with possession here. Here's Poole. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, you've said this often. It is incredibly difficult to compare guys of different positions in different eras, isn't it?
It really is. There's so many discussions about who's the GOAT, who's the...
Swap here for the Lakers. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Get out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Howard in at the 5. And we've got an update here. Oh!
Wow.
Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Rojo. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 19 points for the kid.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The Warriors trailing. Thompson inside the line. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. No good from the kid. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Green, the pass to Curry. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 8 here in the quarter.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Off the left rim and out.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
And he makes that one. And that's now 6 points for Howard.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn. Stripped it away. Here's the kid. He's covered by Thompson. No good from the kid. Warriors have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
You know, simply stated, Draymond Green is an elite defender, one of the best in the game. But what's incredible to me is that he's able to accomplish everything he does on that end of the floor while being undersized in almost every one of his matchups.
And I know a lot of fans will wonder why centers just don't shoot over Draymond Green. Well, Doris, as you know, it's not that simple.
You're right, Kevin. Draymond, it's his competitive spirit. It's his willingness to hold his ground on the block, and it is very difficult to score on him. Why? Well, great length, great anticipation. This guy is flat out competitive and wants to challenge anyone, anywhere.
Raiders against Thompson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night. The kid passes to LeBron. Here's the kid. Let's go. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Curry with the three. LeBron grabs the miss. The kid passes to Davis. Here is Caspi, covered by LeBron. Thompson, high post. Back to Caspi. 6 on the shot clock. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Floats it up for Davis. LeBron's shot is good. LeBron's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Of course, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, two guys come to my mind immediately, and that's Joel Embiid, who I think probably could be more efficient with his three-point shooting, but is still enough of a threat that you have to guard him out there. They enter the ball through him in the post, and he can be a dominant scorer. He can also put it on the deck. And then Anthony Davis, who you could say all of those attributes that Joel Embiid has, the Brow has as well. Those are two of the most complete, dominant two-way big men in today's game.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
The kid passes to Howard. To the paint. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Howard. James has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. He kicks to Caspi. A floater. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 29.
Boy, it is simply an incredible offensive display when Stephen Curry gets rolling. It feels like every shot that he takes is going to go down.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Warriors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. For the three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Rojo, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And here are the Warriors now. 4-point game. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
You know this, Greg. Nothing gets a crowd into the game more than a bunch of missed free throws. That's one of the worst things you can do on the road. A history of great finishers in NBA history, but LeBron will top the list before it's all said and done.
Curry kicks to Green. Another steal. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Rojo. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. There's 1:47 left in the first half of the game. They get it back. Pascal's shot is off.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Loads it up for Davis. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Warriors trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
That's to Curry, beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Out in his own on the break. Here's Rojo. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Dion Waiters. Here's Curry. Looney down low. McGee's there. Here's Curry with the 3. Green with the rebound. Lakers leading by 11. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Cool the pass to Looney. Now here's Curry. G right on him. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Assists like that have simplified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
24 seconds left to play in the first half. There's 14 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Green breaking loose. Connects on the foul line jumper. 31 points for Steph Curry.
Well, this is why so much defensive attention is directed at Steph Curry. But he's still clever at finding the holes he needs to create opportunities.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And a chance now to send it over to David.
Hey, Kevin. Jay, it's been announced you'll compete in the dunk contest for the first time. Give us a little teaser of what we're going to see.
A little teaser, huh? Well, I'm just going to give you a word collage. Power, electricity, fireworks, kangaroo, props, costumes, another kangaroo, excitement, historic, and champion, baby.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but, boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Green down low with Looney. Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. And it's Caspi in at the 3 spot. And both free throws good for Curry. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching, and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn.
Out below!
And this this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Thompson outside. From outside, off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Waiters kicks to James. Here's the kid. He's covered by Thompson. 5 on the clock. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Down by 15. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Pass to Caspi. Just 5 on the clock. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Rojo.
The pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious. A move straight out of the circus. It's showtime.
Yeah, that might be too wild, in fact, Greg, for the circus.
Well, for his coach, perhaps, Kev, holding his breath because of the spectacle, and partly because he doesn't want him to miss.
To the inside, and it's Davis with the jam.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Here's Rojo, finishes the break with a slam.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love, Greg, is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for LeBron.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments. Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Warriors have shot 3 of 7 at the foul line.
And how about as a group, 80% on the season, one of their best attributes.
First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Caspi. And here's Los Angeles. Big stretch here going 10-2. Rojo. The shot missing. Great D that time from Green. Curry passes to Looney. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
And he makes the first. The Warriors making a switch here. Lee's checked in. Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. Warriors trail by 20.
And, guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Morris kicks to Waiters. Curry brings the double. Back to Waiters. Just his first attempt. Here's Morris. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Morris has got his second basket of the night.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game.
Here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's the kid in for Rajon Rondo. That free throw good from Thompson.
When Klay Thompson gets his game going, there's nobody in the league who's more dangerous to a defense. This guy, when his shot starts to fall, runs as hot as any player in the league.
Here's the kid, guarded by Curry.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Passes to Pascal. Lock at 6. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a two-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. We've got 1:55 left here in the third quarter. James against Thompson. Here's Rojo. And the Lakers get it back. Kuzma, left side. And it's in there. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And it's the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. And the basket full. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Thompson against James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Green gets it to go.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Thompson in the corner. Off target from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
35 seconds left in the third quarter.
Pick up the pace, get the 2-for-1 here.
Well, you want efficiency and quality shots in this situation.
Outside, Green on its way from Curry for 2, and he overshot that one, missing. Los Angeles leading by 9. Here's Rojo. That shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Here's Poole. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his third assist on the night.
You know you can count on Draymond Green to make good decisions. This guy comes up with a lot of terrific assists.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Lakers ahead. They're up by 7. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Lakers shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Dion Waiters is out there with the kid. And it's LeBron in at the three.
Well, all night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here's Curry. Outside, Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Pascal. 4 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry gets the bucket.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Rojo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
That free throw, no good. Howard's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And he sinks the second. And the Warriors with possession here. 7-point differential. They double team Curry. Kicks it to Thompson. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
McGee, the pass to the kid. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Here's McGee, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now Curry. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rojo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Stephen Curry. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from the kid. 2nd minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside Curry. On the wing, Green over Howard. And it's Green missing. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. 22 is their biggest lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
That's good from the kid. Warriors trail by 13. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Stolen. Here's Rojo. It's deflected. Howard against Curry. Pass to Poole. Back to Curry. And they get it. Knocks down the 3-ball. Curry's got 46 points.
He is just self-willing this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Count that bucket.
The ability to flip the switch, right? LeBron James, he decides it's time for me to score a little bit right now. Let me give my team a little bit of juice.
Here's Curry. Great D that time from Howard. Los Angeles leading by 16. Waiters passes to the kid. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pascal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Thompson from long range.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Listen, make no mistake, this guy is far from just a spot-up shooter. Klay Thompson adept at getting into the lane.
Here's Rojo. Oh, he's going to get hit with his second flagrant foul of the day, and that's the limit. He's out of the game and on his way to the locker room.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had 1 flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. Caspi, he's checked in for Green. Both free throws good from the kid.
And the free throw shooting has been excellent tonight. And how often do we get to say that?
The Lakers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from the kid. The kid's got 55. Warriors trailed by 19. Curry with it. There's the triple. And Davis pulls it down. Inside, here's Rojo, and another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Here's Curry. Well, some of these players are making more money on endorsement deals than on their NBA contracts. I mean, I shake my head at that, don't you?
It's an amazing time in which we live because the power of social media and the understanding of today's athlete that their brand is significant and that their brand extends outside of the lines of competition. You see so many men who have overseas opportunities, whether you're talking Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Donovan Mitchell. They understand the power of the face and the talents they bring to the table. Truly, truly remarkable young men.
Remarkable indeed. From deep 3-point range, that shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Fires the 3, and another one falls.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Rojo. And it's Curry with the rebound. Curry's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Lakers leading by 17. The kid passes to Davis. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Looney. Here's Pascal. Outside Curry. That 3 off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. They get the rebound. Here's Davis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
And here is Curry. Thompson passes to Curry. They double team Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And pushing it up Los Angeles. The Lakers again in transition. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry leading the charge.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability. He's winning with anticipation.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Timeout called the Warriors. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator, and I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Thompson, the bounce pass. To stop the run. Curry's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And Howard with the stuff.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high flying as ever.
Warriors shooting 32% in the fourth, perhaps looking a bit tired. Curry fires from way outside. Rebound the Lakers. Down low. Back to James. Passes it to the kid. From deep. Tries again. Cloak loose. Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Curry, and the rejection by James.
Don't bring that weak stuff in here. LeBron always on the prowl to send shots back with force.
The Warriors shooting the ball at 42%. Curry dishes to Thompson. 17-foot shot on the way. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one. The kid passes to James. Gets a hand on it, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's. Here's Rojo, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. You know, Doris, you and I love history. And we were talking the other day, you and I, about Bill Russell and his 11 championship rings. Do you think anyone's ever going to break that record?
I think it'll be close to impossible, Kevin, and the reason is, number one, there were so many fewer teams back then for Bill Russell, in no way diminishing the greatness of one of the game changers, both between the lines and outside the lines. Bill Russell will always be an historic figure, but it's very tough to compare eras. There's now 30 teams, nutrition, conditioning, coaching. There's just so much more information in the current era.
Murray, the pass to Kuzma. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. No good from the kid. Here's Schofield, guarded by Bradley. Now the pass to Bowman. To the middle. High post try. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Here's Rojo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one. Doris, here's something kind of interesting. There's been a lot of talk about moving the draft to after free agency. What would that look like?
Well, I think talent is always going to be at a premium. So I would think if there's a guy that's the absolute definitive number 1 pick, he's going number 1 regardless of roster construction. But the reality is it might help those teams who maybe if they know who's on the roster, it might change the kind of draft selection they would make. So it's an interesting supposition. We'll see if the NBA moves in that direction.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from the kid. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Omen pass to Schofield. Five to shoot. To the paint to end the drought. Here's Bowman. And again, it's the Warriors missing. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. The kid passes to Kuzma. Another possession, another assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Bowman, guarded by Bradley. Right wing. A three-pointer, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the kid.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Bowman, guarded by Bradley. To the inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.